Are you doing the
Treatment,
same movement?
So right now I'm just getting started.
Okay.
Yep. And you can go right over their glutes a little bit as well. So just glide down, come over their glutes, spread it open. Spread your hands wide.
Spread it open. Ah!
Spread your hands apart. Spread your hands apart.
This video right here is sponsored by Squarespace. Now, if you don't know what Squarespace is, I don't know where you've been at for the last 10 years, but Squarespace is an all-in-one platform to really succeed and stand out online. Now, whether you're just starting out or managing a growing brand, Squarespace is the best place to make a beautiful website, engage with your audience, sell anything from products to content to time, all in one place, all on your terms. Now, you can go over there and start playing around and build this website for free. And when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/shanboodram to get 10% off your first purchase of a website or a domain. Again, that is squarespace.com/shanboodram to get 10% off your first purchase of a website or a domain. Now enjoy the rest of this video.
Hello.
Hello.
Seth, welcome.
Thank you.
Brittany, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you for coming to get a massage. I know it's very challenging, but you somehow made the time, so I'm grateful. For anybody who doesn't know, Seth is not new to our home. You got to come and massage Binks for an episode with the wonderful ladies of Horrible Decisions, who they were coming to promote their book, and it ended up being a New York Times bestseller.
Yes. Oh, amazing.
Yeah. So thanks for being a part of that.
Thank you for having me. It was beautiful.
Yeah.
So we were kind of under different pretenses last time that we talked. So walk me through the differences between what people who watched that episode would have gotten that day and what we're going to be talking about today.
Yes. So the episode was just a healing massage, something that I would do in my practice for somebody who was just trying to work through the discomfort of being touched by somebody. I wanted to provide a safe space for her to just feel comfortable, and I feel like we pulled that off. She was happy as heck afterwards. With you guys, this is exciting because I've always wanted to do something with a couple, because you guys, I can push the boundaries just a little further since you guys don't have those limitations. It's not a professional setting. This is just a way to combine a little bit of massage elements to spice things up and make it more of an intimate setting for a couple. So the moves I'll show you guys today won't necessarily be something that I would encourage a massage therapist licensed to do, but you guys can have your way and do it.
Well, that's a good question for me, because I was on the Armchair Expert podcast, and I was trying to encourage specifically men to embrace touch more holistically, because for a lot of women, a very healing practice is actually just touching your entire body from head to toe, like figuring out what it feels like to have your ears caressed or the back of your neck caressed, and actually pleasure mapping your own body. And I think for a lot of men, unfortunately, that even can feel inaccessible. Like I must just sit there and touch myself. So I made this suggestion that people go to a massage therapist to get this exploration. And a lot of massage therapists were very unhappy with my language. So what would have been better for me to say so I make sure I don't make the mistake again?
The language of it all can sometimes just be misconstrued, and people take it the wrong way because, you know, there's a lot of elements, especially therapists, female therapists especially, in which they're constantly dealing with negativity from bad experiences of male clients or whoever. They come in and they make them uncomfortable. So we have to advocate for people to not send that sort of energy to those sessions so that they don't feel like they're getting more of that. I can see your intention because I know you, and I know the importance of a healing touch. And you can in fact get that from a nice Swedish massage, and it doesn't have to be something that's painful. You can just lay down and just feel comforted, you know? And but yeah, that's just always going to be a push and pull. Yeah, and that's why, like I said, I wanted to do this specifically with a couple, because I didn't want to have to deal with any of the confusion or the backlash of people taking it from a massage therapy standpoint. It's like, this is free reign. You guys have the say so to do whatever you want within your home. I'll just encourage and give some tips to help along the way.
And you and Brittany masseuse each other?
No. Massage each other? No. This is my friend. Yeah. So
okay. We're going to go through about 5 different techniques today.
Yeah.
And maybe there's just one that you take
that sticks with you.
That sticks with you for that one time.
Yeah.
It's not about trying
to do what I do. Don't even try that. Honestly, sometimes the best massages can come from people who aren't even therapists at all. They just have the right intention, the right confidence, the right touch, and they incorporate some of these tips into whatever massage moves they know. You know, so don't try to think so much about the moves as much as you think about the tips of how I embellish these moves, because those don't take any professionalism. It just takes yourself. You just being who you are and using your natural body to make that person feel excited.
That's exciting.
You ready to get excited?
Get naked. Let's do it.
it.
How's that feel? All right, my job is done.
There it is.
I got
Okay.
this.
Okay, so just a basic back move, just kind of get you started, okay? So just start right here at the neck.
Okay.
And it's gonna move down the back. And now you wanna go around the side. There's a lot of little nerves in our body that feel really, really good that you wanna take advantage of during this sort of massage. So the ribs feel really good.
Right here?
Now, if you're somebody who doesn't necessarily like massages, or you're someone who doesn't know how to give a massage, you can still, like Shan, you can still make these massages feel loving and nurturing by just caressing them in a certain type of way. So utilize these sort of body parts and techniques and just open up your hands. You want to grab them by their waist, right? And then you just want to glide up their rib cage. And I even like kind of let it get to my fingertip. Yeah, let the little claws and just glide.
How long of foreplay do you like?
How long of foreplay? Ooh. I mean, 30, 45 minutes.
Perfect answer. I was mentioning this to you that a couple years ago, there was a viral clip from 85 South podcast where the host asked a sex expert and she gave that answer and he was like, oh,
Yeah.
nobody is giving 30, 45 minutes. Nobody wants to give 30, 45 minutes. And then I feel like today we're offering people an opportunity to really see what you could do within that time.
I think people just don't know what to do with that much time. You know, they don't have the education. There's not a lot of platforms where they can go and learn these sort of things. So unless you have somebody in your life that can feed that information to you, their first instinct is to just get it cracking. And that's why I wanted to do such a thing with you guys, because there's such a beauty in just, you know, expanding the experience and making it so much more of a reason to connect and feel like the love aspect and not just the lust.
Is there any cues? Like, I know some couples, right? They might not have the confidence to say, I don't like that touch.
Okay.
Is there any body cues that you know from touching?
Absolutely.
That you'd be like,
Yeah.
okay, she didn't like that.
Yeah. So the body cues that are going to give you a sign that it's a go, for starters, you can usually hear their breathing. They'll either let out a gasp. You'll see them loosen their bodies up in a sense where they're like letting you completely move them around. That says they're basically surrendering to your touch, right?
Okay.
So when you get a very loose body, you know, and then certain little body movements that they'll do will also insinuate they're enjoying themselves. Like if I come down to her waist and she lifts it up just a tiny bit, that lets you know you've now been given access to that area, and so she's comfortable. And now you can play off of that if you want to, but not so much that it turns into something.
Okay.
This is a cool move right here. So just grab a waist with this hand, and then the hand that's closest to you on this side of the spine. There you go. You're just gonna do little circles. Come down. Just use your palm and just rotate. Now at the same time, use this hand, and you're gonna start to caress the waist, right? And then along the side, when you're done, take your hand and just glide along the ribs. So you wanna basically keep both of these hands flowing. One hand is massaging, the other hand is basically like the pleasure hand. The hand that just kind of gives the caresses and the light touches and the fingertips. And that's what's gonna make them feel the love that you're offering them, right? When I'm giving like a intimate massage, right? You want it to feel loving, you want it to feel nurturing. When you think of that, you think of like hugs, you think of closeness, you think of, you know, the scent of their body, you think of all the things about them that you love, whether it's their hair, and you want to incorporate all of that into this massage, right?
Okay.
So if you were to, let's just say you were gonna come here and do the neck, right? And you're over here, you could very well come down to your knee. You can do this with any massage moves. I'm just trying to show you like how you can start to add yourself to the massage, right? So if I'm here, I would personally drop my legs in front of her. So now her hands are within reach to my legs, okay? You're creating an opportunity for her to engage. And so if she does that, cool. If she doesn't matter. She still feels your presence, right?
Yeah.
Now, come down.
Yeah.
And you can put your face right next to her head or on her head.
Okay.
And you're just going to, now she's feeling the weight of your head.
Yeah.
She can hear you breathing. And you are caressing along her ribs and you're pulling up. Or if you really want, you can like start to get really close to her ear.
Okay.
And you can just like lightly breathe. Don't be breathing heavy. You know what I mean? You don't want it to be something that's a turn off. But a light breath on the ear can sense tickling. It's like a nice sensation that you can provide.
Okay.
All while giving this massage. So the whole point is we're trying to combine a typical massage with eroticism to where it feels nurturing. You see what I mean? These are the little tricks you can add in. Another cool part about this whole experience is that you can also explore some of the things that they may not necessarily have verbalized to you before that they like, but you can use their body language to kind of go through it yourself, right?
Yeah.
Let's just say you guys generally, when you're having sex, you like actual more intensity, like choking, hair pulls, booty smacks, whatever the case may be, things that you're into, you can also kind of incorporate those into this experience.
Okay.
So let's just say I'm working on her back. You can take this hand, creep it underneath, hold onto her throat slightly, don't choke her, right?
Yeah.
And then you come here, you press your body on top of her body. So now you have the weight of your body on top of her, right? You're holding onto her neck slightly, you're going down the back, you're coming up the spine, you're right up here. If you want, you can give her a small kiss on the back of her neck.
Do it.
Right? And these are the things that you are now, so it's just, you're gliding, you're massaging,
Yeah.
you're dropping down, you're putting your weight on it, you're still working along the muscles that you need to, and then you can massage the neck, because you just want to do little hints. You don't want to turn into something. Like the whole idea is to tease them a little.
Yeah.
If you feel the intensity building up too much, if you feel her moving around, breathing too hard, slow it down.
Okay.
Back off, let her simmer back down into the massage.
Okay.
All right, so right now we're just gonna start down the bottom of the calves.
Okay.
Just work your way up. I'm gonna go over the glutes and I'm gonna come down. And then you can work your way down the feet, just like this. Palm on the foot and just press down. There you go, just like that, beautiful. Now, I'm gonna show you one move that I love to do that is dope. So bring this foot up. Okay. Lift it up. Put your right knee under her knee, right? Now I like this move a lot because it allows you to bring them really close to you, just like that, yep. So pull it in, use your other hand. You're gonna go across and then go across. So I'm just going from here to here to here. But each time I'm going across and I'm going across, all right? And as you pull them into your body like this, all right? Because you want them to feel close to you. Massage the foot. Got the foot up here. There you go, that's simple. Now, if you are a foot person, this is your opportunity to whatever.
All in.
If you're not, stay away from it. But if you are, you can do a few things. One, you can just place it like right here on your beard if you got one, and they'll feel the sensations of the hair, just kind of tickling their feet. That's a cool element. You can breathe on it just a little bit and they'll feel the breath of it. They'll feel that they're close to you. They may not necessarily be in there, but they know it's close. Yeah, so it's just another element of, ooh, what's happening? Is he about to do this?
Yeah.
You know? And if you, and if you want to, and if you want to just give it a little kiss, whatever the case may be, just to show your love, completely optional. You have those choices. So you just want to take advantage of every opportunity in this moment.
Popping in real quick, I have to give a shout out to the sponsor of this video again, Squarespace. Now, Squarespace is chef's kiss. And if you don't know how Squarespace can work for you, let me show you a few things. The Fluid Engine. With the Fluid Engine, the next generation website editor from Squarespace, it has never been easier for anyone to unlock unbreakable creativity. Choose your website starting point. Customize every design detail with reimagined drag and drop technology. Blueprint AI and CEO tools. Start a completely personalized website with a new guided design system, Squarespace Blueprint. Then easily launch your site and get discovered fast with the integrated optimized CEO tools. So you show up more often to more people and grow the way you want. Flexible payments. Make the checkout seamless for your customers with simple but powerful payment tools. And in eligible countries, offer your customers the option to buy now or pay later with Afterpay and ClearPay. So go to Squarespace, start playing around, have fun, build your website, and when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/shanbooddy to get 10% off your first purchase of a website or a domain. Again, that is squarespace.com/shanbooddy to get 10% off your first purchase of a website or a domain. Do you think that this style of foreplay would lend itself to like building sexual tension, or do you think it would just get too crazy too fast?
Oh, I think it builds. And I think even the intention, I was going to say, of the sheet, right? Like almost implementing
An imagination to it.
Yeah, I was gonna say sort of a like, there's a structure here. Like this is a play and there's acts to this play. You know, I think that would help to like make sure that we don't speed ahead. I think sometimes what happens in massage too is that you start to feel like your partner's bored and you're like, oh, let's switch. Versus this, I think, is like, no, like we're here for a journey that's going to ebb and flow. Things will get wet and dry and hard and soft, and we're here for the whole journey. And then when the moment is right, we can make it something else.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's where the confidence comes in. Like you have to feel confident, and that will let you feel like you are able to submit. And you don't feel like that sense of, is he getting bored back there? Like, you know, should I stay into the moment? And that confidence, it's almost like a form of role play. It's like you are the client, he is your therapist, and he is going to direct and, you know, control how this session goes as far as the intensity goes. He's in control, or whoever's working on the person, they're in control as to how intense this gets, because he has the power to let you touch a little bit, but also pull it away. So it's an element of, you know, push and pull, and so I think that's what makes it fun. But ultimately, you're controlling the session. Your confidence has to be on 100 so that they can enjoy the experience. You know, not trying to do every move in the book, especially if you don't know how to do them. Like that'll just feel fidgety. Yeah. So I'm like, just do what you specialize in. If it means you just caress them with your nails for the 30 minutes, or if you just do very subtle neck massages because that's what you know best, then do that. But I wouldn't advise trying too much, because that might take away from the experience. Yeah.
Yeah, fidgety is not the goal.
Fidgety is no good.
No,
yeah.
it's not the move.
Because now you're on the table like, what is she doing back there? Yeah.
I need the platform.
So cute. Isn't it? Wouldn't you say it's important for them to make eye contact with you?
The whole time. I'm trying to enjoy the massage. I gotta just keep my eyes closed.
So now this is the part where I like, so once I kind of just stretch it out and get them nice and loose, I work into the stomach. Now the stomach is, in my opinion, one of the most like pleasurable parts of the body outside of the actual parts, because there's just so much sensitivity in it, and if you touch it and caress it right, it's beautiful, right? So here's what we're gonna do. You're gonna take your hand that is, okay, you getting your, go do your thing, Shan. Yeah. This is how you can make it more intimate. Take this hand, slide underneath, so that you can see your hands on this side.
Need some help.
Lift up just a little bit, Jared. There you go.
He was so into it, he just forgot.
Good. So now you have this hand going in a circle. Keep this hand active as well.
Oh, wow.
So you got this. Boom, and they're working in sync. Do a circle, and you want to go clockwise, okay? In the direction of your digestive system. And all you're doing is, now here's the difference, because you could just go in a circle, but like I was showing him, it's more about the finesse. So as I come up, pull, make it something. Push it up, pull, right? So when you come up, it's like a flat hand, and then when you come down, you pull with the fingertips. So now her head and his head are pretty much right at your body, right? And when you do this, this is a move that I love right here. So take your fingers and cup underneath like this, right underneath their skull, yep, and then lift it so that their head falls back. There you go, make your head feel heavy, Jared. There you go, just like that. So the chin is up. Now at this point, you can lean in. Now I like to take my chest, press it against the top of the head, let your lips basically just hover right over their lips. Don't necessarily kiss them, because you just want to build up the anticipation. You'll feel the breathing. You can actually get in sync with their breathing if you kind of just time it. And then at that point, it's just like a nice tease. And then you just, if you want, you can kiss them on the cheek, but don't start making out or anything like that, because that takes away this element of buildup, okay? So if you want to give that a shot, come on down and...
But what are my fingers doing?
And then your fingers are just holding, because you're doing that position right here. And this honestly is the move itself, right? Yeah, so you're getting in sync. And if you want, you can let your lips graze over his nose. Yep, there you go. I love it. And you're feeling it, building the intimacy right there. Beautiful. And then drop his head down and just let it fall into your hands, and then go straight to his ears. The more points of contact you can have, the better, right? You're playing with that. You're playing with the air. You come down. There's just so many things you can go back and forth from.
Do you think you need a massage table?
You don't. It does make it easier to do a lot of moves, especially the ones that I'm showing you, but if you lay on a bed, that can be cool too, because now they feel the pressure of you on the back. I feel like that's probably the more comfortable one, to just sit on the butt, because the bed can kind of steep in sometimes and you just feel everywhere. So I do like that. The beds can be nice too. They actually make little face cradles that hang off the edge of the bed, so you can still lay like a massage table and you just add that to it. I love that. I have that at home.
Do you ever sit on the butt?
That's the easiest way because there's no table. So in order for you to like have that direct in front access, you sit on the back or the butt.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
just imagine though too, like maybe it limits a bit of the creativity.
A little bit.
Yeah.
But it also gives you options to explore different moves. You know, like if you are sitting on the butt, you can just collapse forward, put all your chest on their back, and then you can kind of glide along their ribs while they can feel your breath on the back of their neck. They feel your hair falling over their head. So it's like there's so many parts of you that they love that they can just get all those senses. So it's like just using yourself to create the experience. You have all the tools. They already love you. Now you just got to make them feel like you're giving it to them. How you guys feeling?
How'd it go? Did my rating go now to an 11?
You're definitely at the potential for a 50.
Oh yeah.
Thanks to Hands of Furey.
Absolutely, my
Got me
man.
right.
I had
Got me
to.
right.
That was
Yeah.
really beautiful. And like I said, like Jared said, I have a hard time sometimes taking instruction.
Okay.
So I might need this part more than any viewer is going to need it. But if you were to
Yeah.
recap, some of the 5 core things that people can learn from today, what would they be?
I would say one of the elements that I like the most is breath work. Syncing yourself up with that person. And in order to do so, it can either be from actually breathing with them, like the move we did with the neck where you had your face hovering over his lips. That's an instant one. Another one would be placing your head on their chest. You can feel them breathing as well. You basically just want them to be close to you. Hug them, pull them in, let them feel your breath, your muscles, your strength, everything about you that makes you you. Those are elements that are very good. You also want to utilize certain parts of the body, such as the ribs, the waistline, the things that send chills up your spine. Keep the sensory aspect up. I like to spray a little cologne on, you know what I mean? Whether you put up whatever you prefer that makes them know you're there.
Yeah.
Utilize the parts of your body, whether it's your beard, your hair, let them feel that. If you have long, droopy hair, you can just drape it over and let them feel that, especially if it smells good. That's just like I want that, and then it's like, use all those elements to build up the suspense.
Yeah.
And the whole idea is to just kind of bring it up, bring it down, bring it up, bring it down until you're still gradually climbing to the top, but you're not letting the moment get too intensified too soon.
Yeah.
Because then it's hard to fall back. Once you get too turned on, you can't turn it off. So just play with her, like give little moments. And also the part where I was letting her hand hang down and just kind of graze the leg. You're creating an opportunity for her to touch you. You're not making her touch you. You're saying, if you wanted to, my leg is right here.
Yeah.
Do as you will, and I'll kind of read that as a sign of how you're enjoying yourself. And then if she touches you too much, bring it back to, settle it back down, and then you just keep on moving on. So that's the journey of this whole experience. That's how you stretch it out for 45 minutes.
Yeah.
You just have fun with it.
This was such an amazing teachable moment.
Yeah.
A touchable moment,
Yeah.
a lot of fun that we can actually have and enjoy together. I was actually so encouraged to hear you say that based on coming on the last time you were on the podcast, that a few people reached out and really enjoyed their experience with you.
Massage therapy is healing, so it's like if you need to feel a sense of nurturing and healing and actually get the body work that you're, looking for, that's when you're going to need an actual licensed therapist. If you're looking for just a caressing form of foreplay where you can kind of, blur the lines and kind of make things a little more exciting, then that's something you can do as a couple. So if you were to call me, I can't go to those levels of what I showed you guys, but you can still feel beautiful within yourself. You'll still get the actual body work because I know the mechanics and I'm licensed. So, there's going to be a benefit of what I do, but then there's also a benefit of what you guys do. Like I've always said, my massage is great, but your massage can be great as well because it's a different time for a different space in your head. Sometimes I don't want the type of massage that I would go to get if I just having a back pain. I may just want to feel loved and caressed, and that's where it's perfect to have a girl do it for you. So not one is better than the other. They're just different moments, and you got to know who to call, when to call for what you're looking for. And you guys had such a great audience. The people that reached out from the last show were just super cool. So I look forward to whoever calls and wants to experience this coming forward.
They should look forward to it too.
Yeah. It's a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm excited for you guys to tell me how this works out beyond the filming.
Oh yeah.
I hope you guys take these and don't just forget about
I'm gonna get a massage bed.
Good.
We're gonna get one of these.
Make eye contact.
Yeah. No.
The eye contact. Yeah.
No,
Lots of eye contact.
What we're
That's
gonna
my
do?
girl.
No. I'm gonna add my own little flair in there. We're gonna get a handcuff. We're gonna get a blindfold.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna
Listen,
we're gonna add a little flair in
You
there.
can do it. Handcuff her hands to the legs of the table. Do whatever it is that makes you guys have fun with it. You can add elements of BDSM. Have fun. That's literally what it's all about. That's part two.
Thank you so much.
I love it. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure. My man, thank you. I appreciate it.